Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a good week so far. Now we've got a priority sub to check out today, but before we do that, I just want to quickly mention these guys haven't been on the channel for 2 years now. It's September 2021 when we first saw these guys. And I just want to mention that it's really nice when we actually re-see bands from the past and they come back again, especially when they make a priority submission. Thanks very much for that. But just the fact that we see them again, because so many bands, and it's part and parcel of checking out underground bands and being part of the underground scene, but so many bands that we check out on this channel never come back again because they split up and you know they only put out one album or even as one single sometimes, and then that's it for the band. And I like it that we get to see bands come back around again after a couple of years. You know, they've been in the lab, they've been doing some touring, these guys as well, which is cool, and then they get back in the lab and then we see them again. It's cool because there's so much churn within the underground and so many cool bands that come round, but then you don't see them again. And you think, man, what happened to that band? And then you look back and then their Facebook page says this band's no longer a band. But it's cool that this band's come back around again after 2 years and we get to see them again. That's my point. Very, very cool. These are a 3-piece band from Edmonton, Canada. Shout out to all my Canadian friends out there, still the biggest block of followers and watchers on the channel, which is great. And because these are a 3-piece metal band, I remember mentioning last time in the video that these are a classic metalcore style band, or well, we'll have to see after 2 years if that's still the case. But they were in the past, and classic metalcore, as I said in the last video, generally has 2 guitarists. It's not really a 3-piece band type style of music, but these guys got the job done very nicely. Cool. Their latest offering for us today is called Come Back From Nothing. It's featuring Jesse Zaraska, and the band is called Black Friday. Let's give their latest track a spin. Here we go.
Takes me. What pages so strong now just wash away. At war with myself, why can't you get this right? I might not look so far, but I can't raise the line. What pages so strong.
Cool. Full vocal layering. Takes me away from this darkness. No, I've lost all this time, but believe I won't forget. This dark claim is mine. Lost in this silhouette.
I know what it's like to try to make your memories go away. But good memories can save your life.
Although I try to learn from my mistakes,
that dude's gone already. Nice job. Great job for a three-piece band. Although we had a quick bit there from Jesse, although he was out again quicker from there. Usually when the guys come in, there's a bit left for him as well towards the end. I really enjoyed these. These guys are just keeping, in my opinion, the good riffs alive, the good energy alive. The classic metalcore vibe is the best kind of metalcore vibe, in my opinion. I love the riffiness. I love the kind of upliftingness to those riffs as well. Pulling up and getting higher. The bass is doing nice high things on the neck in this one. You could hear the bass great as well, and especially when it came in on those chugs. Had a nice grisly distorted tone in the mix, which was great. And you know, with these being a three-piece band, they need to fill out the sound as much as they can. So putting some distortion on the bass is a great idea. I like the fact they use some effects on the drums even as well in this one. There was that little kind of middle eight break. They put a lot of EQ and stuff on the drums. That's cool to hear. You don't hear a lot of effects on drums. You know, that's going to be something in the future that the drummers can kind of work more with, adding effects to their drums and sounds like that. That's really never been touched. You know, drums are always just raw. So it's really cool to have some effects and different sounds coming out the drums in that way as well. And just great drumming, moving around in all the right ways. The drummers are so important in this kind of music because they change the beat. You know, we went from that double bass to then the double time double bass, and it just bumps everything up, pushes more energy into the music, and just sounds absolutely great. Really enjoyed it. And I like the vocal layering they had on the chorus. Now, I'm a bit of a no cleans guy myself, but if you are going to do cleans in this kind of music, it's always nice to have vocal layering. I like the way that the vocal at that point as well wasn't like really singing hard and belting his lungs out. It's kind of subdued and they're like this, but because he had layered it up and actually brought some lower layers into the music, which I was talking about last week as well on the vocal, it had a nice depth to it, and it still filled out the sound in a great way, even though he wasn't not screaming, but really singing hard. It was just subdued singing. So, you know, you can do lots of things with the vocal, with layering and adding effects and stuff as well, that let you sing in certain ways that you couldn't do without the effect on it, or it wouldn't sound great without the effect on it. So that's something else to think about. Cool as well. I think these guys are great, keeping the classic metalcore vibe alive in 2023, sounding great, but still sounding, you know, as well with a modern edge to it. All the mix was nice and loud and pumping and heavy and not like it sounded 20 years ago. So it sounds better than ever. So we need these bands to keep these riffs alive, keep this energy alive into the future as well. Very, very cool. I'm glad we've seen this band again after 2 years. Hopefully it won't be 2 years since till we see them again. But I do hope we see them again in 2 years' time. So hope you've enjoyed that today. Hope you're having a good week so far. And we'll see you on Friday for another cool show. If you want to get on the show yourself, like these guys, head over to the website and make a submission, skip the queue and all that jazz. And other than that, we'll see you on Friday. Have a good one, guys. Cheers. Bye.